Hello, before start of the lecture for today, let us revise the lecture. So till now we have discussed latitude. So latitude, it measures how far north or south a point is from equator 0 degree parallel or having the 0 degree latitude. This we have discussed. So with reference to the equator, how far a point is either north or south of the equator, we measure the latitude. Latitude measures it. Now longitude. It measures how far. It measures how far a point is east or west, how far east or west a point is from a specific meridian and from a specific meridian. That meridian is prime meridian having 0 degree longitude. So latitudes and longitude, they form imaginary lines on the surface of the earth, and these latitudes and longitudes, they can be used to measure precise location of any point on the earth. So any place location we can measure using latitudes and longitude. Now we have discussed parallels of latitude, where all the points having the same latitude are connected and they form circle. And we have discussed meridians of longitude, places having the same longitude, they are being connected, and that line is called meridian, and it forms a semicircle. Parallels of latitude, they form circles, they form semicircle. So for example, if we take the parallels of latitude, equator 0 degree latitude, it forms the great circle. Rest of the circle, that is Tropic of Cancer or any other circle, Arctic circle, etc., they all are smaller circles. So only one great circle exists among parallels of latitude. But in case of meridians of longitude, each meridian is a semicircle from north to south. So for example, if we take the prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude, it is a semicircle. Opposite to it, we have 180 degree. They both form a circle. It is a great circle. It divides the earth into two halves, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Similarly, take any other meridian. For example, I am taking 1 degree west meridian. So 1 degree west meridian, opposite to it will be 179 degree east meridian. They form one circle, and it is as well a great circle. So the one meridian and its opposite meridian, they form great circles. So they are infinite great circles. And as we have drawn meridians at 1 degree apart, at the equator, on the equator, therefore we will have total of 360 meridians. There will be total of 360 meridians on the surface of the earth, and each forming a semicircle. Now let us start with today's lecture. We will be discussing the topic longitude and time. So as we know, earth rotates and it completes its one rotation in 24 hours. So earth completes one rotation in 24 hours. One rotation in 24 hours. And in one rotation we have 360 degrees. This means 360 degree of longitude, they are covered. So 360 degree of longitude, they are covered in 24 hours. So 1 degree of longitude will be covered in how many minutes? It will be 24 into 60 minutes divided by 360. 66 4. So 1 degree longitude. It is covered in 4 minutes. So for example, this is our sun and earth is rotating. Consider this as the pole. So initially here the sun is overhead. After 4 minutes sun will be overhead here and this will be 1 degree. So if this is the earth, for example this is sun. So at particular time sun is overhead here and after 1 minute, after 4 minutes the sun will be overhead here and it is 1 degree. So sun travels 1 degree in 4 minutes and such it covers 360 degrees in 24 hours, that is complete earth in 24 hours. So 1 degree it takes 4 minutes. So overhead here, after 4 minutes sun will be overhead here. After next 4 minutes sun will be overhead here and 1 degree each. Or we can say in 24 hours sun covers 360 degree. In 1 hour sun will cover 360 degree divided by 24, that is 15 degree. So in 1 hour, after as the time passes 1 hour, the sun covers 15 degree. So we can say sun is moving at a rate of 15 degrees per hour. So sun covers 15 degrees in 1 hour, next 15 degrees in 1 hour. Similarly, it will cover 360 degrees in 24 hours. So sun is moving at a rate of 15 degrees per hour. In 1 hour, sun moves by 15 degree. So for example, sun is overhead here at particular time. After 1 hour, sun will cover 15 degrees. Sun will cover it will cover 15 degrees in 1 hour time. So as the earth rotates from west to east, the time difference is to be added in case of places to the east of that point. So for example, you are at 30 degree east. This is your location. Now your friend is at 60 degree east. So at your place the time is 2 p.m. and you have to find the time at your friend's place. So 30 degree east you are at and time is, the local time at your place is 2 p.m. What will be the local time at 60 degree east where your friend resides? So how will you find from 30 degree to 60 degree east? There are 30 degree difference and 15 degree difference. We have 1 hour. 30 degree difference we will have 2 hours. So since he is lying towards the east of you, so time has to be added. So at your friend's place it will be 4 p.m. local time. At your friend's place it will be 4 p.m. local time. Now in the case of places, to the west, the time difference is to be deducted or subtracted. This time, for example, you are at 40 degree east. You are at 40 degree east and your friend is at 10 degree east. At your place the time is 2 p.m. So 40 degree east and you are at 40 degree east and you will move towards west for 10 degree east. So you have to move towards west. You are moving towards west. That is, you can represent it like this as well. 40 degree east, you are at 40 degree east. You are moving towards 10 degree east. So you have to move westward for 10 degree east. 40 degree you have to move toward west for 10 degree east. So what will be the time here? Difference 15 degree, we have 1 hour difference, 1 hour time difference. For 30 degree difference, it will be 2 hours. So 2 hours, here we have to deduct. 2 minus 2, it will be 12 noon. It will be 12 noon. So there happens to be 12 noon. So the condition is like that. At 10 degree east, the sun is overhead and your sun overhead was 2 hours earlier. So sun has already passed your longitude. Sun has already passed your longitude by being overhead to you. Now we will be discussing local time. So local time at a particular place is fixed with reference to the path of the sun. That is, so local time, it is fixed at any place, at a place is fixed. It is fixed with reference to the path of the sun, with reference to the path of the sun in the sky. So it is, so when the sun is overhead, that is, it is making the maximum angle of inclination. So when sun is overhead, it is making the maximum angle of inclination. At that point, there will be the noon at that particular longitude. So it is 12 noon. It is 12 noon local time. So 12 noon local time, when the angle of inclination of the sun is maximum. That is, sun is having the maximum angle with the surface of the earth, making the maximum angle with the surface of the earth. It is 12 noon local time when the angle of inclination of the sun is maximum, or we name it as the overhead sun. Now at that time, what is happening? The sun is crossing the longitude at that point. Sun is crossing the longitude at that point. For example, here sun is making some angle. Now it is becoming overhead more. Now it will be crossing the longitude. For it is crossing that longitude. So at that time, the sun is crossing the longitude. At that point. So all places on the given longitude have the same local time. So at all places on the given longitude. On the given longitude, they will have the same local time. So all places on a given longitude will have the same local time. Now we will discuss how this local time can be calculated. So calculation of little we have already discussed how to find the local time as comparison with the other time. So we will be discussing how to calculate the calculation of local time. So for knowing the local time at any particular location, at any point, we must know the longitude of that location, longitude of that point or that location. We must know that. So how we can find? For example, we have to find at A and B. These are the two locations, A and B. A is 60 degree east of Greenwich Mean Time, that is prime meridian of the prime meridian. It is lying, A position is there, it is lying 60 degree east of the Greenwich Mean Time. So how to calculate? As we know, at Greenwich Mean Time, it is 0 degree longitude, and so when the sun is overhead at 0 degree longitude, the time there will be 12 noon. Now at 60 degree east, so the difference of the longitude is how much? 60 degree. 60 degree is the difference of longitude, and we have seen that 15 degree difference, we have 1 hour. 60 degree difference, it will be 160 divided by 15, that is 4 hours. So there will be time difference of 4 hours. Now see here, we have to move towards east, and when we are moving towards east, we have to add the time. So at A, the time will be 4 p.m. Time will be 4 p.m. For example, you have to calculate time at position B, which is 30 degree west of Greenwich Mean Time. It is 30 degree west of Greenwich Mean Time. At this position, we have to calculate the time. So its longitude is 30 degree west. GMT, for example, at GMT, 0 degree longitude, we have at midday the time will be 12 noon. Now the difference of the longitude is 30 degree. 15 degree longitude, we have time difference of 1 hour. 30 degree difference, we will have time difference of 2 hours. So at B, since we are moving from Greenwich Mean Time towards west we are moving. So we have to deduct this time difference. So at B, it will be 10 a.m. We have deducted 2 hours from this. So if this is the Greenwich Mean Time, here we have the Greenwich Mean Time, midday sun, here it is 12 noon, here it is 12 noon. So towards west we have to move 30 degree, here will be 10 a.m. After 2 hours, 10 a.m. is there, after 2 hours sun will be overhead here. So local time we have discussed. In next lecture we will be discussing standard time. Standard time, time zones and international dateline. International dateline. So these 3 topics are remaining. So in next lecture we will be completing the chapter.